One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. First down. Here's Lamar. Hauled in left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now hang on. Looks like somebody came out after. Shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They send him left out of the slot. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They send a man in motion. To throw here on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete to Jackson. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to Jackson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely
Personal
against
foul,
the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, off play action. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Carty now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now here's Lamar. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming here. Jackson escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. They go play fake with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
That one complete to Turner. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Setting up a throw. They connect for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in by Turner. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Play action on 1st down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, Brock, on first down, they'll run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's got a man left. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. First down throw for Jackson. Into traffic, complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Jackson. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar throwing again. Scott reels it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. It's an option right that begins this drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's the half in this opening. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. run here on first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits his running back. And they bring him down around the 34.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
Here we go, set.
A give now from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
On the set. Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing from the gun here. It's complete to Turner. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 41. He's got it on the bootleg. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 30 short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down after a short gain. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 2 on the play. third and 4.
Go!
From the gun on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go! Take off!
They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on, set!
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens needing 4 points. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Now to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has a man, it's Scott. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. He's on the move. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Here he is to throw. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Setting up to pass. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So now, here's third and goal. Throwing now. Chased out to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this